you know.
Oh, yeah. You've got a white load, certainly will.
Yeah, I've got it offered.
Taking washing out duties. Today's little lesson is going to be how to de-lime scale and clean your kettle. Get rid of whatever hot water's in there at the moment. Make sure the kettle's empty. Crack some standard old cold, in fact, measure it out, What you need is some vinegar. I already got this out earlier. Get some vinegar, any old vinegar will do, I think. Measure out how much you want. That's slow. So yeah, stinks. Crack it in your kettle. Then put about the same amount of water in. Throw the water in. Give it a bit of a swilleroonie. And just leave it for an hour. 1 hour. Boom. Come back to it, boil whatever's in it. Well, boil the vinegar and water up, that's in it. Then empty it, give it a rinse a few times, and after that, hopefully, the lime scale should be gone. It should be a nice, clean, fresh, beautiful kettle to use. Good crumpets. So if you jump at the right velocity, you should land in the room that you want to land in. There we go. So, what I'm going to be doing is taking my shoes. Oh yeah, by the way, life's too short to spend it putting your socks together. That's why mine always end up being odd. Getting these shoes, and I'm going to be putting beeswax on them again. All I need is my hairdryer now. Beeswax. Shoes. Hairdryer. Roll the video. You get an awesome smell of honey when you're doing this thing. As soon as the beeswax starts to melt a little, it smells beautiful. Yeah, in that little video I made, I forgot I had black laces then, so it's kind of the same, but I've got white laces now. Just heading out to the shops on my little bike because some idiot has given me the task of cooking tea tonight. So I've got some big plans. I'm going to make some sort of really good pasta bake. Try and keep it kind of healthy, but we'll see. How good is the name of this man? Blowie. Hilarious. Bike is parked up. Let's go buy some food. Sorted. So Jamie's stepdad as well. But yeah, got what I need. That was a squeeze. Hope the food's not too squished. It's been in that bag. So I've got to turn these ingredients into a meal somehow. Let's try some magic. I read it. Is he eating something? The food's in, cooking beautifully. Pretty happy with the recipe. I think I did it spot on. Can't wait for it. See if it tastes as good as it looks. View.
Where keeps it to one
broccoli.
side.
successful meal. Yeah. Just looking at yesterday's time lapse, it doesn't seem like the biggest. It should be maybe a little bit faster or start slow then go fast. I don't know, there's just a little bit off, but we'll try for another one tonight. It's clear enough. Okay, so temporary switch back to the old Canon because I'm going outside to try and get another night lapse sort of thing with the Sony. And then I'll give you today's little tip on photography thing. Maybe I'm not, because it's really cloudy. I thought it was a clear night. So, I will not be doing a start time lapse now. What I will do is have a little chat here about wow, the focus on this camera is horrible. Time lapse photography. I was about to go outside and shoot some, but that's not happening. I'm sorry that it's echoing here as well, but I can't be asked to relocate. Night sky time lapse photography. It's kind of like the daytime stuff, but with the daytime one, you can just shoot a longest video and then speed up in the edit. With nighttime, you need to work with photos really, because you need to take like one every 30-40 seconds, which not many video cameras have that sort of function to do. So you need to get a camera and get a trigger trap sort of thing. You know, the timed triggers, or you could set a timer on your watch and click it every 30 seconds without it taking long. So yeah, tips for good night lapse photography. I normally work around one photograph every 30 seconds-ish, depending on the night sky and the surrounding environment. Yeah, but one photograph every 30 seconds, and the shutter speed of that photograph is going to be in between the 15 to 30 seconds. So let's talk about the triangle first. You've got your ISO, you've got your shutter speed, and you've got your aperture. So you want your ISO nice and high to get all the little stars and the distant ones, the close ones, the colourful ones, everything. You want your shutter speed to be way slow, so above 10 seconds, talking around 20 seconds-ish to get a good one. And even then you're not going to get a trail's worth, you'll just get a star. With your aperture, you don't want it too low because you don't want it to be too soft, but you don't want it too high as well because it'll be too soft. With any photograph really, you always want to be in the middle area, so you've got like a 1.8 lens. I wouldn't go to 1.8 for shooting star time lapses. I wouldn't go to f22 or any higher because that would just be so soft. So you want to be around 5.6 to f11, maybe give or take a few stops. But yeah, that'll get you the really crisp, nice sharpness. Crack out in manual focus, focus to infinity, because obviously it's millions of miles away the stars, they're not a few meters in front of you. So yeah, focus to infinity obviously. Your intervals in between each shot need to be around 30 seconds. So you take a photo, you wait 30 seconds, you take another photo. It's because an hour on the settings I use only grabs around 4 or 5 seconds, which is pretty crazy really, but if you think about it, video is 25 frames or so a second. If you're taking one photo every 30 seconds, that's a long time. You're going to be setting the camera up somewhere kind of safe and leaving it for a good hour or so to get a really nice, strong, long night time lapse. There's all sorts of ways of doing it. This is just the methods I use. Focus to infinity, take a 15-second exposure every 30 seconds for about an hour. Do that, throw it into a video editor, put it as a sequence, and you want to make sure each image is a frame. Not 2 seconds, not 4 or 5 seconds, but a frame. Give it a try. It's really not that hard and it kind of looks awesome. Biggest thing you need to make sure of is light pollution. When you're shooting these things, make sure there's no street lights about if possible. Make sure you're quite a rural area. There's no light hitting the camera itself because you don't want to have any horrible flare. So yeah, a little photography / video tip there that I've had to find out myself, there was no set guidelines for like night time-lapse photography. You just got to trial and error to get it the best way. And the way that works with your lens and the way you're shooting, so yeah, give it a try. You might get some cool results. That's it from me. Good night.